Good afternoon, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. Looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Wednesday the 19th of May. Looking at Bitcoin against US dollar and the hourly candlesticks, it's been a particularly bearish start to the day, with Bitcoin tumbling through the first major support level and the second major support level and through the 38.2% fib to sub 40,000 levels. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break back through the support levels. So barring an extended rebound, Bitcoin's going to come short of the pivot level of 43,672 and resistance levels on the day. In the event of a rebound, that first major resistance level at 45,028 and yesterday's high at 45,800 should cap any upside. Failure to move back through the second major support level and the first major support level and the 38.2% fib at 41,592 would bring the third major support level at 36,704 into play. Barring an extended sell-off throughout the rest of the day, Bitcoin should avoid sub 35,000 levels. Looking at the MACDs, a marked widening of the bearish histograms through the early part of the morning, supporting this early pullback. On the EMAs, also a bearish indicator with the 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200, signaling further downside ahead. So key would be to move back through the 38.2% fib at 41,592 to then bring the pivot at 43,672 into play. Failure to do that and you've got that third major support level at 36,704 in play. Moving across to Ethereum against US dollar, also a particularly bearish morning. Going to need to see Ethereum move back through the second major support level at 3069, through the first major support level at 3222 to bring the 23.6% fib at 3369 and the pivot level at 3395 into play. Barring a broad-based crypto rebound on the day, expect that 23.6% fib and pivot to leave Ethereum short of the first major resistance level at 3549. In the event of a broad-based crypto rebound, that first major resistance level at 3549 and Tuesday's high at 3567.4 should cap any upside. Failure to move back through the second and first major support levels would bring the third major support level at 2742 and the 38.2% fib at 2740 into play. Barring an extended sell-off through the rest of the day, Ethereum should avoid sub 2,700 levels. Looking at the MACD, we had a marked widening of the bearish histograms through the first half of the morning, supporting this pullback. On the EMAs, also a bearish indicator with the 50 pulling further back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So failure to move back through the second major support level and the first major support level would bring the third major support level at 2742 and the 38.2% fib at 2740 into play. Moving across to Litecoin against the US dollar, also deep in the red. Going to need to see Litecoin move back through the first major support level at 276 and move through the pivot level at 297 to bring the first major resistance level at 315 into play. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Litecoin to break back through to 300s. So barring a broad-based crypto rebound on the day, expect resistance at 300 to leave Litecoin short of major resistance levels. In the event of an extended rally, got second major resistance level at 336 that could come into play. That first major resistance level at 315 would likely cap any upside, however. Failure to move back through the first major support level would bring the 38.2% fib at 265 and the second major support level at 258 back into play. Barring an extended sell-off through the day, Litecoin should steer clear of sub 250s. Third major support level sits at 220. Looking at the MACDs, we had a marked widening of the bearish histograms after a slight narrowing through the middle of the morning, supporting a partial recovery. Still a bearish indicator. On the EMAs, also bearish with the 50 pulling further back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key, move through the first major support level at 276 and back through to 300 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that, and that second major support level will come back into play. Moving across to Ripple's XRP against US dollar, also deep in the red. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP move back through the first major support level at 1.4757 and break back through to 1.5 levels to bring the 23.6% fib at 1.5426 into play. Going to need to see support from the broader market and a broad-based crypto rebound, however, for Ripple's XRP to break through the pivot at 1.59 to bring the first major resistance level at 1.7067 into play. So, barring an extended crypto rebound on the day, expect the 23.6% fib and the pivot to cap any upside. That first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 1.70425 should cap any upside in this event of a broad-based crypto rebound. Failure to move back through the first major support level will bring the second major support level at 1.3590 back into play. Barring an extended sell-off through the day, the second major support level should limit the downside, and Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 1.30 levels. We've got the 38.2% fib at 1.2807 and the third major support level at 1.281. Looking at the MACDs, we've got a marked widening of the bearish histograms through the first half of the morning, supporting this pullback. So that's a bearish indicator with more downside likely to come on the EMAs. The 50s closing further in on the 100 and the 200. Still not a bearish cross in sight, but do need to keep an eye on that. So key, move through the first major support level 1.4757 and back through to 1.5 levels to bring the 23.6% fib and the pivot into play. Barring a broad-based crypto rebound on the day, Ripple's XRP should fall well short of the first major resistance level at 1.7067.